Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. Now in this video we'll be doing an unboxing, and today we're unboxing the Halo Flashpoint tactical miniatures game, but we'll be unboxing the Recon edition. Now why are we doing the Recon edition? Because basically I think this edition will be a much better entry level game if you're new to the whole Mantic system, and also it's a kind of game that you can get either for family or a friend who just wants to get into tabletop gaming, or maybe your child who wants to play. Now, why am I saying this? Is because the game itself is relatively simple. There's almost no hobbying involved, and also um, almost no measuring. Now, this is blasphemous if you're a miniature gamer, but please note that the hobby needs new blood, and one of the ways to get new blood into the hobby is a game like this, right? So there are there are many ways for us to do this, and this is just one of them. There are two editions to the Flashpoint. Now, there's the Recon edition and there's the Spartan edition. The Spartan edition is a little bit bigger, but I guess I will be unboxing this one very, very quickly. Now, before I go, before I carry on, let me just say that Mantic Games is in no way sponsoring this video, and this is basically a video with my own set, right? So yeah, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get the wrapping off and get cracking. Oh, before that though, let's have a look at the back. The back here, it says you get 8 Spartan models, rulebook, playmat, pre-colored color, terrain, and tokens, 10 weapon cards, 8 player model cards, 2 reference cards, 12 d8s, and 6 command dice, and that's what you'll get pretty much. Um, yeah. So yes, let's break this open. Right. So if you did not know, Halo is basically a computer game, which the IP itself, um, Mantic acquired, not acquired, is using to release this game. The system is made from the Dead Zone system. So if you play Dead Zone, this will probably be much easier. Now let's get this off. Oh, can you smell that? Yeah, that's smell of a new board game. So let's look at what we get. First, we get some advertising, and this is for Kings of War Ambush and Dead Zone. Again, this game is uses the Dead Zone engine to play. Now, that's that. And then we have, what's this? So this is Halo Flashpoint. This is the oh, so this is the building guide on how to build all of the terrain bits. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of stuff in there. That's the terrain. And then we've got the rule book. Now we will go through the rule book in a bit. And then we've got this. This looks like the sheet, the gaming sheet. It's nice and large. And there's two sides. There's this side over here is for demos. You're gonna run demos, and then you got the actual gaming side. I'm not so sure if you can see how thick the card is, but it's not that thin and not that thick. So this is quite substantial. Next up is the buildings, the cards itself. These are still in shrink wrap. Very thick card. And these are the tokens that you get with it. Then you got this little plastic protector over here. Most new board games have this system happening. So that's kind of cool that they're doing this as well. You get your dice, and these are your action dice. And you get your d8s, which are kind of cool because they are two colored d8s, one black and one white. For two players who are playing, you get your Spartan cards. Let's have a look at the cards really quick. Spartan cards, your Mark 7s, your Spartan Brawler, that's 2, your Spartan Svetza, your Spartan Deadeye, your special orders right here. Your item tokens and what they are, description, and then this is some art and special orders. Okay, so basically what this does is gives you enough to play with too. So each of them have their own cards, and if you look at the back, there's some fluff, some description right there. So 2 of each because it is a 2-player game. Let's have a look at the models really quick. Now what I'm gonna do is I'd probably like run this through. There's not yes. I'll run this through a dolly, right? Carousel, so you can actually see the model. They look really really nice. There was some talk of like actually not talk. They will be releasing more and more models. In fact, if you were to get the Spartan edition, they have more models than this. This is just nice for a 2-player set, and this figure is much bigger than your usual 28 mm. Slightly bigger, I must say. And you got your blues and your red. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably have a look at this close up over the dolly. In the meantime, you have the cards. These are equipment cards. You can upgrade your troops. So there. Wait. Cards, which fits. Does it fit here? Want to fit there? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't fit there. Then you got that dice. You got the game cards. Got the buildings. Got the map. And then you got the rule book. So we're gonna have a look at the rule book right now. Right. So I set up the dolly for the miniatures, and then I realized that it would be much better if I show the figures to you directly like this. Because we can actually look at the figure closely. If I use the carousel or the dolly, you don't get much in terms of like zoom because it's from a static distance. As you can see, there's the details not bad at all. It'll be up to you to paint this. Now, I've actually worked with a couple of uh, Mantic Games miniatures, and I must say the sculpts improved over the years. These ones look really solid, uh, really like put together. And again, it comes with a base, so there's no glue in no gluing involved. Just also kind of cool. That's the first sculpt. Then you have the second sculpt, the other Spartan. Now, let me also say that they come in red and blue. So if you're looking at the figure, there's an exact duplicate in another colored plastic. That's blue color. Uh, so each are equally equipped. But again, very nice looking figure. The poses are not boring. They look interesting enough. I mean, you're playing a board game. You want sort of static-ish looking figures. Uh, you know. So I guess in that sense that works. Let's look at the third sculpt. The third sculpt looks like a more, yeah. This one's more commanding. Again, very nice. There's actually a sense of like of scale with this. They look imposing. They look big. Perhaps because I've been working with a lot of 28 mm, and this one's I think it's slightly bigger. Let me just get a figure in a while and compare. But then this pose is also very very nice. And then you got one which is yeah in attack. I want to call it attack pose, which is not bad. But again, let me just say the poses are really really quite nice. Really, really quite nice. So let's compare. As you can see, these are the old Dead Zone figures. Or well, these figures came with the old Dead Zone game, um, and as you can see, it's much bigger. There's a huge difference actually in the terms of like yeah, I think perhaps it's because of the size, but they got more on this figure. It looks very nice as compared to the old figure right there. So yeah, excellent. And just so that we can, here's a comparison with the an old 40K figure. As you can see, much bigger, much chunkier. Uh, yeah, I think that is what makes it slightly different. There's it's a slight height to it, which is very cool. So right there. All right, so let's have a look at the Halo Flashpoint rulebook. Very nice cover. And what is Halo? This is basically the fluff of what Halo is. If you don't know what Halo is, it's basically a game, a computer game, first-person shooter. They call it. Anyways, you got your timeline over here, and then you got what you will need. Basically, the models, some dice, and then they break down the stat cards, and then we get into rules. Now, this game, as I was saying earlier, does not use measuring tape, or you know, rulers. What they use is cubes, and it's a really nice system for you to get really into the game really quick, and to teach somebody new who either does not want to play with measuring tape, or somebody who wants to look at something very simple, like just two cubes. Like this is from, let's say, the models over here. This is one cube away. That's one distance, and that's two distance and three distance. Very simple, very simple rule. And it's one of the rules that negates measuring, which I think is kind of cool. Anyways, it breaks down the turns and rounds, and then it talks about command dice, because you got command dice in this game. Now, the art in the books is also quite cool, and they put a lot of emphasis on that as well, which is great because one of the things about playing Halo is to pick up all the different weapons to upgrade. And here is what the weapons look like. And ever so often, you get a nice picture of the rules explained with miniature. I always think that if you're a miniature company, this is how you should be selling your game, because folks will be using the miniatures to play, and teaching the rules using the miniatures is a very good idea. Anyways, moving along, as you can see, the game works with keywords, and these are all the description of the keywords. Of course, as the sets progress and different waves that are coming in, the keywords will expand, and so will the models. And this this is the basic stuff, I guess. And it's got a scenario setup, so it works with scenarios, and you got different items, description of different items. There is introductory scenario for you to try, which is very cool. I think it's a great that somebody does this like this, because they I think they do expect this will be in the hands of a lot of new players. So having a new player come in to the game with a scenario to help them start is a very good idea. And as you can see, the book comes with, like, I think, five miniature missions, which is kind of cool, and some good art. Now, let me just say though that the rules for Halo Flashpoint is quite simple. It's easy to learn, and why they're doing this is because they want to make sure that the new player gets into the game really quick. Also, let's not forget that if you're getting this for a birthday, or Christmas, it's one of those games where you can actually give somebody in within 10-15 minutes. You're playing the game, right? Because you have all these colored miniatures and stuff, colored plastics that breaks the team to two, and each of the models have a very own silhouette, which makes them unique. And that's a win for me. That's a win. It's a great entry level kind of game, So if you like stuff like this, me doing um, unboxings and flipping through rule books, do let me know. And of course, give me a thumbs up and stuff like that, which is great. But also, I want to be doing more of these unboxings, and I also want to play some of the scenarios. So if you're up for it and you're interested, do let me know in the comments. Also, what do you think of the Halo game? And did you play Dead Zone? Did you like it? Leave some comments in the comment section, and don't forget to enjoy painting those figures.